So, super spicy blue bracket. Oh, thank you so much, OTA Howard, for giving out the tier 1 sub. Salon, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime subscription. And 6464 giving out the community sub. Super appreciate it. Thank you so much. Enjoy your emotes, everybody. You should have a Corion emote you can spam during this whole thing. Grape says ready whenever. Broden Damp, we'll see how Broden Damp's internet holds out. Corion says ready. Broden Damp says ready, and we just need one from Jack Games. That's right. And Jake says ready, so here we go. Oh, let's change it from quarterfinals to whatever it really is. I don't know. What is it? Round of 16? There it is. All right, guys. Countdown 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And we're improvising the hearts here because the hearts do not work on this scene, and I don't know why. Let's go ahead and reset our music. This part of the playlist might be a little too chill, so let's go back to our classic CTM music. There's a lot of firepower on this screen right now. Corion with a Tetris already, Jake with one and a couple of burns, Grape with a Tetris, and Alan with 2 Tetrises now. Identical scores and line counts for Corion and Jake. Should we egg them on to push down? Nah. 95,000 for Corion and 69,922 for Alan. Alan up high. What is happening on Alan's board? And Alan is going to top out and Grape with the heart. Just like that. Oof. All right, let's go ahead and get it ready from Grape and Alan when they are ready. All right, nice adjustment for Jake to keep that well open. And he's built a Tetris well right there. Hyper efficient 1800 IQ adjustment for Jake. Let's see, we got it ready from Grape and Broden Damp. Here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Corion 174, Jake 190. Tetris for Jake, Tetris for Corion. So still a 16,000 point difference. Yeah, in the past, we had best of 3 here in the early rounds. And, of course, it was great for time. But for the players, just brutal, right? I mean, you can't slip up at all, lest you give up a game. So a little more forgiving now for the players. And a little less forgiving for your host. But you know what? It's about the players, so... Oh, kind of a iffy placement from Grape there. Probably a misdrop. But he's going to clear it up. He's taking some burns. He's getting a knockdown. And he's going to get the Tetris. And another Tetris. 51,000 for Grape. 45,000 for Broden Damp. So on the left side, about halfway to transition. 289 for Corion. 288 for Jake. Bang a Tetris for Jake. Corion's got a Tetris well there, but he's also got a gap over in the 4th column. He's going to get a Tetris here. Now let's see if is he going to wait for a long bar, or is he going to try to dig this down bit by bit? And it looks like he's chopping it down. And he's just going to chop it down. That is typical Corion, right? He does not go into these situations where if he's close, he's going to try to just get a clean board and work from a clean board. 326 for Corion, 379 for Jake. I think Corion has played in more CTMs than anybody, and of course won more of them. By a long shot. Like what? Joseph has won 5 now? And Corion with 11. $374 Corion, $405 for Jake. On the right side, 171 Grape, 135 for Alan. So Grape with, you know, just about a 2 Tetris lead. Alan's going to Tetris, though. And Grape is burning. People ever cook with grapes? You don't have a lot of... There's not a lot of cooking with grapes, right? You don't heat grapes up very often. Maybe for jam. But it's not a lot of dishes where you heat a grape. 207 for Grape. 184 for Alan. Hoping to see Corion and Jake and Alan all in CTWC. I don't know if Grape plans on making it, but obviously I hope to see everybody there. All right, delicate situation there for Grape, but kind of gets pieced right there. And able to clear away the right side. And holds on for a Tetris. Who runs the Twitter for CTM? I mean, either I run it or pretty much nobody runs it. Why? What do you want to know? Do you want to run it? I would love for someone to run it. I can't pay you anything, but... Alright, Grape kind of in trouble. Corion is going to transition. Jake is transition. 503 Corion, 599 for Jake. Jake with about a 72,000 point lead. And another Tetris for Jake. So 100,000 point lead for Jake. Another Tetris Corion, 557. Basically identical line counts. And Grape is going to set up for a Tetris. It's back by 55,000 points, 2.5 Tetrises. There's still a little bit of time before transition. And boy, any S or Z on that board, not great. All right, Corion 641, Jake 727. Corion digging right now. And Jake pretty clean. But having to place an awkward piece, and he's going to clean all this up. No problem. And Jake will be set up again. Corion taking a triple to burn this down. Trying to keep his stack safe. There's a lot of equity in hanging around. And Grape... oh, Grape. This is not good for Grape right now. Can Grape hold on? And holding on for the long bar, he's not going to get it. And Grape is going to top out. And they're going into their third game. Corion and Jake still going. Corion's right side and left side. Oh no! And Corion is going to top out. So let me give out some. Some hearts here. Jake's going to get a heart. Grape's going to get a heart. Right? Oh no! I mean Alan's going to get a heart. Sorry. All right. Let's get all this going. Ready? Paste. Duplicate. And we're just going to move a heart over here. And we're going to move a heart over here. This pro streamer, guys. It's just a guy in a bedroom. All right. We got a ready from Jake and Corion. Let's go ahead and count it down. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And Alan is good. All right, let's get it ready from Brodendamp and Grape. I'm sure Grape is ready, but I just didn't see it. And I want to make sure. Alright, Grape is orange. Grape is ready. Alright, here we go. Grape and Brodendamp, here's your countdown. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Game 3 for Grape and Alan. Game 2 for Corion and Jake. Yeah, don't watch it on YouTube. I mean, it's usually uploaded the same month. But, you know, CTWC guys are going to get busier and busier as CTWC approaches. So there could be a delay. So the time to watch it is live. Grape with a long bar dependency on the left side, but helps when you get the long bar, and then a nice nice piece to fill it in there, but maybe not the best piece, but it worked. All right, on the left side, Corion 96,000, and he's going to burn this down rather than taking the sort of aggressive setup where he puts the long bar in the 10th column and gets Tetris ready. He prefers to work from a traditional setup, right? Right side setup all the way back to the bottom. 108 for Corion, 131 for Jake, and now 131 for Corion, who's going to Tetris. Is CTM happening during CTWC? I don't know yet. We'll do something. But there's going to be a lot of Tetris that month, and, you know, maybe people don't want... Maybe people don't want your old pal CTWC. I mean, CTM. I don't know. Maybe your old pal CTM, maybe people don't want it. I don't know. 181 for Jake, 178 for Corion, and 132 for Grape. 66,000 for Alan. You know, what are all your emulator players going to do? All your keyboard players? Where are they going to play, right? They need a place to play. So, there you go. You guys. Come on now. I mean, Trey is right here. 248 for Corion, 209 for Jake, and then 202 for Grape, 114 for Alan. So big difference between Grape and Alan. But Alan's going to knock down a couple of Tetrises in quick succession. And Corion with a Tetris, and the lead still by... Oh, another Tetris for Corion. So just about 70,000 point. Jake building on the left. And he's going to stick with that left well. Jake much more fan of the flexible setups. Corion prefers, you know, working with the right side well. And both approaches have their merits. I mean, you can't argue with the results of either approach, really. 238 for Grape, 213 for Alan. Tetris for Alan, 236. He's back by 6,000 points from Grape. Alan finding some good places for these pieces on 18. See, 18 starts will never die because, you know, players start to get more creative and adjust more. And there's value in watching that. So there are people who call for, like, when are we going to start on 19? But it's never, 18 starts, never going to go away. And I'm good at predicting things, okay? 18 starts, not going away. Grape with the Tetris, 292. Alan looking for one. There it is. Bang, Tetris for Alan, 304. All right, Jake with the J tuck and the this and that tuck and the T and the blah blah blah. But there he is. He's set up for a Tetris. He's got a J dependency though, and the J didn't come. And there's the J, but can't do anything with it. And to me, this looks like getting out of hand for Jake, but totally fine, totally normal, non-emergency, and out of it. Tetrises, another Tetris, he's fine. 401 for Jake, 473 for Corion. I would have topped out 6 times. Another Tetris Jake, 424. So still that 71,000 point lead. 365 for Grape, 379 for Alan. Pumpy Heart. Spitting Opinions. All stream long. All right, Jake's going to transition. So is Corion. 544 Corion, 452 for Jake. Jake takes a triple to clear out the right side. And bang, Tetris Jake, 485. There's one for Corion, 572. And Grape and Allen approaching transition as well. 439 Grape, 395 Allen. I mean, for like a side event, 19 start, 29 start, whatever start, do it. 25 start, right? Why not? For like a meme tournament, side event, all in favor of it. All right, Grape is transition, 488. Allen looking for one more Tetris. And not going to get it, but he's going to clear this away, and he's just a few pieces away from setting up for it. And there it is for Allen after a last split-second adjustment. I mean, it's funny you say last-second adjustment, right? But it's happening a lot faster than a second. So maybe we should all start saying split-second adjustment, all right? Just putting it out there, my dudes. 736 for Corion, 612 for Jake. So Corion running away with it. Grape, his stack, no bueno. Now he tops out at 546. Allen still needs to get to 546, 620. Yeah, it's not a last minute. Yeah, last minute adjustment. It took about a minute to adjust. That's like level 0. So Allen needs another 5,000 points. And can just take his time and going for the Tetris, so no problem. So Allen's going to get the heart. Let me go ahead and open this text thing. $863 for Corion. A duplicate. We got a ready from Grape and a ready from Brodamp. Let's give him a soft countdown here. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. We've got Corion and Jake. Corion with a huge 200,000 point lead. So not much that Jake is going to be able to do here unless Corion tops out like right now. So, so long as Corion doesn't top out, he should be good here. Jake 741. I mean, then again, Jake can play deep past the thrill screen. So, you know, maybe I'm wrong, right? Maybe I shouldn't say that. So Corion looking for a few more Tetrises here right at the end. He'll have room for one more Tetris here, and then we'll see how long they can go past the kill screen. Now, Corion has not shown really a lot of you know, sort of disposition to go past kill screen. And Jake is going to top out anyway. Corion with the 1 million points. 1,031,461. So a decisive victory for Corion. And let us give that man his heart. You know, in theory, these kids, you know, playing past that kill screen, like every chase down is possible. Hey, Dem Pancakes, what's up? Thanks. All right, let's get it ready from Corion and from Jake. Meanwhile, Grape and Allen, pretty neck and neck. 98,000 for Grape, 119 for Allen. Got it ready from Corion and a ready from Jake. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Well, you can look at the bracket with the bracket commands. We got a lot of hearts up here. All right, what was once a best of 5 is now a best of 3 with Corion and Jake. And I didn't decide to make the hearts white. Pumpy heart. My normal heart graphics are broken, so I'm just improvising. Are the scores right? Do I have the scores right? Somebody gut check me on these scores. Okay, the scores are right. Thank you. Alan's up 2-1. Is Alan up 2-1? Come on, people. Help me out here. Alan 2-1? Okay, thank you. Sorry, guys. There we go. All right, 102 for Corion. Oh, really just kind of holding out for the long bar. Couldn't get that J piece over to the left, and the long bar did come. That could have been tragic for Corion because that whole left side was blocked off. And that could have been top out city. All right, 155 Corion, 167 for Jake. And then on the right side, Grape 340, Alan 365. Oberg. I like that, I interact with chat and then, the chat doesn't go over to YouTube, so people really have no idea what I'm saying, and it all just seems like a bunch of non sequiturs. I guess there's a lot of non sequiturs even if you are looking at chat. But yeah, pretty much me laughing at Pumpy the whole time. Well, that just means, listen, you got to go back. If you're watching on YouTube right now, watch it on YouTube, which is fine. You get the ad money. But then go back and watch it on Twitch the second time. Oh, thank you so much, Offwo, for the subscription. I do like cheese a lot. I mean, just run it over and over in the background on Twitch. I mean, on YouTube. While you sleep. All right, Jake, we got some frames here from Jake, but we're okay. Oh, a mouse on the screen. Uh-oh. 276 Corion, 310 from Jake. This is best of 5 Saturnic. And Jake with the lead over Corion. About 7,000 points. And Grape and Alan neck and neck. About 1,500 points of separation. Grape is going to take the lead with a Tetris. Alan flopping a long bar around with a Tetris as well. Waggling long bars with reckless abandon. Grape's going to transition here at 576. And Tetris for Alan here. 1 line to go before transition. He has the better pace going. But he's behind in lines by about 13. So Alan's going to Tetris into transition. About 8,000 points separating him. And about, 8 to 11 lines. 438 Corion. 427 for Jake. And there's about 6 to 8 lines separating those two. So it's pretty darn close. And Grape. Taking that triple down the right side, but it's maybe, in today's meta, maybe a little too timid. But, it's never a bad idea if you just need a second to reset. Go ahead and take that triple. But so hard to give up any points to Alan. players like him. So 706 Grape, 713 from Alan. And Tetris for each of them. I mean, Grape, well, neither one with a great looking board now. So Jake Corion 513, Jake with a Tetris 527. Corion and Jake both headed to transition, separated by about half a Tetris. There was one from Corion. He's got the lead back. And one Tetris available before he transitions. But the game just feeding him a diet of squares. So he's not going to have the best board, but certainly with the hyper tap, Corion can manage this, no problem. 563 for him. Jake with a Tetris 574. So Jake with the better pace. And one line to go before transition for Jake. Now Grape and Alan hovering around 190 lines. And Grape kind of in desperate straits here. Just that one pesky little gap, and oh no, and he's just kind of couldn't fling that L over to the right side. Now this could be it for Grape. This is so hard, but oh, he's actually clearing this down. Is he going to be able to get a piece over to the left? And he can't get that Z over to the left, and he's going to top out, and Alan is good and will get the third heart. So Grape not surviving here, and this bracket of hell. Blue hell. I'm going to bring you over to the two-way scene here. Everything won't be right, but we'll fix it. So we'll get rid of the player names. Oops, nope. Don't get rid of that. And it's 4 on the left. And we'll fix the hearts. It's 1-to-1 hearts, and we'll fix all this. There we go. All right, we're fixing it. Oh, we got to get the decider out of there. Get that decider out of there. All right, we're good. All right, 777 for Corion, 713 for Jake. Jake with the death-defying vertical long bar slide and a Tetris. Corion with a Tetris 810, so separated by about 3 to 5 lines. Yeah, Slow Brosif, I know that studio mode exists, but that's kind of not our aesthetic here. We're kind of a DIY aesthetic. We let the cracks in the seams show, and it's fun. So I know that it exists. I've used it in the past, but I'm cool to just let this all happen. Like, I don't think anyone's enjoyment is enhanced by, you know, not seeing that happen. So 889 for Corion, 879 for Jake. Corion with a Tetris 924, Jake 911. Separated by about a Tetris. Well, about a Tetris and a third. And 12 lines away from the kill screen is Corion. Jake is 17 lines away. He's going to Tetris 951. Corion with the 1,000,000 points. And 8 lines to go before level 29. And Corion is set up for another one. Has 2 available before level 29. And Jake now with the 1,000,000 points. Separated by about 7,000 points. Corion ahead. Corion getting droughted. I mean, what is it with Corion getting droughted in CTM here on level 28? So Corion's got the 1,080,000, trying to get some extra points, and Jake can't get the piece over to the right. Jake cannot get it. They both top out on level 29, and Corion is going to take this game by 21,000 points. If Jake had gotten the long bar over to the right, it would have been a Tetris that would have taken the lead and the game. Jake couldn't get it over, and Corion hangs on to take game 3, right? This is not the finals. This is the round of 16, my dudes. Holy mackerel. All right, well, let's give this man his heart. James Chen in 2017 would have shot into space. All right, Corion is ready. Let's get it ready from Jake Games. And we do have one, so let's waste no time. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. You know, those games never fail to disappoint. Never fail to not disappoint. What? I mean, they never disappoint. They always fail to disappoint. What? What am I saying? I'm drunk. Go home. They never fail to satisfy, and they always fail to disappoint. What? Adam, fix that in post. They never fail to impress. There it is. What am I even saying? My slow degeneration into dementia continues. It's all right. 68,000 for Corion, 52,000 for Jake. Hey, what's up, Philip? How's it going? Maybe I need that chicken sandwich. It's possible. I do not talk into the top of the Blue Yeti. How dare you? Trey, yes, that is what he does. He looks at the other screen. A lot of players look at other screens, at the other screen. I do that as well. 97,000 for Corion, 120 for Jake. Is that legal? Now, yeah, I wanted to let everybody know that CTWC 2020 hyper tapping banned, and it will be illegal to look at the other player's stream. So you just have to play with no awareness of how the other player's doing. Just wanted to get that out there. You're not allowed to look at your opponent's screen, and hyper tapping is banned. Uh, 191 from Corion, 211 from Jake. 2 lines of separation. Got it. And you can really see, like on Jake's play on the top left there, what separates the better players from the not so better players. We had multiple opportunities to sort of fill in some gaps and holes in like columns 3 and 4, but instead took that very same piece and built out the left, right? I mean, this is like Tetris 101, Jonas in 2017, telling everyone, build out your left. And we, you know, bad players sitting at home, we don't do that. And like, I never see to do that properly. And these good players just do it automatically, right? You just, oh, I need to fill in 3 and 4 column. Meanwhile, there's a whole thing sitting on the left and I'm not doing anything about it. So there you go. That's one of the things that these players are doing, right? You're building out their left like you're supposed to. 314 for Corion, 274 from Jake. Jake's going to Tetris 297. And another Tetris from Jake, 320. So about 2/3 of a Tetris. Yeah, I'm a bad player. I don't listen. $384 Corion, 326 from Jack. All right, Jake with the Tetris down the right side, 372. And Corion in a little bit of trouble here. He's got that gap in column 7, and it's just causing him all kinds of trouble because it's just hard to burn anything away. Now he's got to burn away the right side and would love an immediate long bar, and not getting it. All right, opens up the right side again, and there's the long bar. So a little nod from Corion, and I'm sure a sigh of relief. Tetris from Jake, 442. He's taken the lead, by the way. So Corion's been burning a while, and Jake has now taken the lead, and Corion's still burning. And nice adjustment from Corion. You know, he could have used that piece to burn away a couple of lines where he really needed to, but he would have left a little Mino still covering that gap. And he saw the long bar coming, made the adjustment, got the long bar over, and it might work out. Or it might not, because this is, I mean, he's just been burning and burning and burning. Oh, and Corion with some interesting plays down the left side. I mean, I'm never going to say I disagree with it, you know, because what do I know? Like, nothing. But, you know, I wasn't sure about some of those plays there. But anyway, he's free and clear. Who am I to disagree? I'm nobody, you know? But it didn't look right to me. So someone's going to have to explain that to me later, why that made sense. I would love it if someone did. Song Scout, go get some veteran analyst in your YouTube video and explain why that made sense, because I don't get it. 517 for Corion, 564 for Jake. Of course, you know, players are like things dropping pieces down like multiple times a second, so, you know, who knows. Game Scout, sorry. He used to be Song Scout. He's now Game Scout. Oh, did I just dead name him? Oh my god. I think everyone knows. Yeah, please don't. Well, yeah, he's going to call him Moodoos. Last second adjustment. I mean, let's see, split second adjustment from Jake. There you go. We gotta get that last second adjustment thing out of there, because that doesn't make sense. 584 Corion. He's going to Tetris 611. 648 from Jake. So Jake's still up by 37,000 points. That is a little more than a Tetris all the way. Now, Corion going to Tetris 641. Corion, great piece for the left side. And he's Tetris ready. Bang, Tetris Corion into the lead. Jake's going to take it right back, though. So these guys are officially neck and neck. A last hour adjustment. The last split second. There's a million ways to say it better. And I said none of them. 706 Corion, 717 for Jake. Jake's going to Tetris again. Jake gets clean down the right side, and he has a Tetris well. Can't burn, though. And he's going to burn that away. Okay, he's going to get the Tetris. And let's see if he's going to try to make a Tetris out of this, or if he's just going to... Oh, what did he just do? What was that? I mean, that looked... that looked... Oh, no, Corion is going to top out 740. It kind of all went to hell for Corion pretty darn suddenly. And, oof. I was mesmerized by whatever Jake's flipping was, even though it had nothing to do with anything. And I missed Corion topping out. Oof. So Jake's going to get the heart. Let's give the guy his heart. And guess what, guys? Guess what? Guess what it is that we have? A decider. A decider. Bring back the bottle. Here it is, everyone. The bottle. The massive, growing bottle of decider. Oh my god. There it is. Delicious and refreshing. Corion, take a sip. Jake, don't... Oh, that's illegal. But maybe not in Canada. Let us get it ready from both players. We got one from Jake, and I just need one from Corion. Very funny, Dem Pancakes. And my computer's not happy right now. Do we have the ready? Oh, we got the ready from Corion. Here we go. All right, decider time. The winner faces the winner of the orange bracket. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Where are the necks? There are the necks. This is round 1. We're not making terrible time, actually. Oh, wait. No, I'm sorry. Yes. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm drunk. Yeah, the winner doesn't face Orange Bracket. The winner faces Brodendamp. That's what I meant to say. And you all know that's what I said. So we are making terrible time. Haha. You know, someday I'm going to get a full production crew. People to just tell me what to say. So I don't have to think. Yeah, the winner faces Brodendamp. So it'll be champ versus champ. I could go for a decider right now, actually. Yeah, I forgot all about this. I mean, this... Going to a decider, round 1. And, you know, Brodendamp just sitting, waiting. IRN. IRN says he's assuming hyper tapping being banned was a joke, but he just wants to confirm. I don't know. Maybe the chat can tell him. Oh no! What happened to Corion's board? What happened to that long bar? He clears it away. I don't know, controller malfunction or something like that. But that was almost the end for Corion. Oof. I don't know if that was controller or if that's like 3 a.m. or what that is, but wow. Corion clearing, I mean, 800 IQ to get out of that, and just to, God, have the wherewithal mentally to stay with it. I would have just like thrown my controller across the room, but oof. 194 from Jake, 178 from Corion. Oh my goodness, Corion, what are you doing? $187 Corion, $246 from Jake, and Corion just stuck in this dig. I mean, his board didn't look great even before that, but he's kind of stuck in the aftermath of that situation. And it is a decider, so I mean that would be it. Or maybe he's just deciding, like, hey, I don't want to be awake. I think we're gonna reschedule a couple of these at least a few times a year to accommodate our Asian fan base and our Asian player base. I'll tell you, you know, I originally, you know, this whole thing used to start 2 hours later in the day, and I changed it to accommodate the European players because I thought that's where our growth was going to come from. But really, it's the players in Asia that are supporting us and playing more and qualifying more in the Masters event. So maybe we got to accommodate our Asian players better. 273 from Corion. And 367 from Jake, so about 90,000 point difference. Corion setting for a Tetris in the center well. Well, I guess officially there is no center well, but... Corion with the O-Tuck. Oh, always weird for me to see the O-Tuck, but people do it. They set it up, and there it is. Oh, look at this. The hype train cooldown has occurred, so I guess more hype trains are available. What does it take, like 2 hours, I think? It's ridiculous, this hype train. 369 for Corion, 426 for Jake. Let's see what Jake's plan is for the middle here. Is he going to burn this down, or is he going to set up Tetrises? Looks like he's going to set up Tetrises. There is a Tetris well for Jake, and a nice, efficient clear down, drilling back down to the bottom. $416 Corion, $454 for Jake. Heading into level 19 transition pretty darn soon. Couple of Tetrises in succession for Corion. He's actually got the lead in score. But of course, he's ahead in lines too. So Jake probably with the better pace lead here. Corion Tetris is into transition 486. And so Jake will probably end up with a better transition score, and he does with a Tetris 506. But too close to call, my dudes. And this is what you want from a decider. You want it close at the transition all the way. I mean, I don't want it because, you know, heart attack. And I'm really, you know, I'm old. I got several other risk factors for heart attack, so I don't need this. I don't need this. These guys are trying to kill me. 542 Corion, 560 for Jake. Corion trying to clear away the right. And he's getting the pieces to do it. He's got a bit of a parity problem on the right side just above his Tetris well, but it's going to delay him a little bit clearing it down. And Jake's going to take advantage of that and Tetris and build on that lead. Corion, though, gets a Tetris. You can see very satisfied to get out of that situation and end it with a Tetris. So 581 for Corion. There's another Tetris for Jake. 645. And Vandy. Oh, no, Jake with that S piece. That was never getting over there, but I don't know that he had a better play, and this is really tough for Jake. What is Jake going to do? And he's going to hang that T piece. Corion is back by 5,000 points and needs anything. Does not need a Tetris here. Just needs and there's the Tetris, and Corion will advance. And Jake is out. Just didn't have a good place for that. Was it an S piece? One of those squiggly pieces. Didn't have a good place for it, and it just cascaded from there. Oof. So there it is. Corion had to sweat one out, but no rest for you, Corion. You got to play Brodendamp. So another champion right now. So thanks so much, Jake. We love having you here, and you know I'm a huge Jake fan, so don't like seeing him go out early, but I'm a huge Corion fan too, so I'm just kind of torn. Should I just end the broadcast? Anyway, glad I got to see you play, Jake. It's always a pleasure, and hope to see you again, my dude. So anyway, let me set up. Well, let me do this. Let's take a look at our bracket. Well, let me do something first. Let me set up Brodendamp. What's he, number 5? Let's just put his thing on the screen. And get rid of Jake's thing. That's grape. No, Brodendamp was what, 12? Okay, there we go. We'll reset the hearts. We'll get it all ready. Give these guys a second to catch give Corion a second to catch his breath. First of all, let's take a look at the bracket. There's the bracket. And whoever's updating the bracket, thank you. I'm guessing it's Louis, so thank you for that. The winner will face Dog Playing Tetris in the semifinals. If you are Cheesy Fish, the Birthday Boy, Hydrant Dude, Eric ICX, and BV from Scotland, please start getting ready because you are next. And I'm just going to flash one of these things on the screen for a second. Just going to take a brief break, about 30 seconds. I'll be back in a moment. This is one of the qualifiers, and just watch that and look at it and read it. All right, here we are. Well, let us go. Are we set up here? I think we're set up here. Oh, not quite. So we need 12 over here. Oh, chain breaker. Give David the chain breaker roll. All right, we are back, everybody. I don't know if we had readies already, but I'm going to need more readies, so. Oof. So we got we'll get a ready from Corion, a ready from Alan, and we will go. Well, that is not your ready. All right, there's the Corion ready. Thank you, sir. And I can't see in all the spamming here whether Brodendamp is ready, but he doesn't look ready. He's on level 0. What is this all about? What is this stencil problem that is happening? It's a little bit of a stencil problem, but I'll fix it on my side, my dudes. Oh, come on. All right, we got it ready from both. Let's go ahead and count it down, and I'll fix stencil. And I'll fix that thing too. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Not the round of 16. It is the quarterfinals, my dudes. And let's fix me some Broden stencil. There we go. He's like a pixel off stencil. You know, it's like unforgivable. You know, you could be eliminated from CTWC just for being 1 pixel off stencil. Yeah, imagine not being stencil ready in 2020. Imagine. You know, I think people, you know, they don't give proper respect to the stencil, right? Oh, stencil, haha, funny. But really, the stencil, the widespread universal adoption of the stencil, is really what makes all these events possible. The fact that every player can get their board set up identically so that all the restreamers and hosts and whatever can set up their board, set up their screens in the exact same way. Stencil, man. All right, Alan up a bit high, though. He's going to clear away the right side, and he's going to work on drilling away that ceiling over his Tetris well. He does so, gets the long bar, and kablang Tetris for Alan. 102 for him, and another kablang for Alan, 125, and Corion's at 138. Yeah, stencils have feelings too, right? They have a lived experience, and we need to respect that. 161 for Corion, 125 for Alan. Alan's going to Tetris 148, so Corion up by about 2 Tetrises. And another Tetris for Alan, another one Corion. And we have some efficiency happening on Corion's side. And a few extra burns on Alan's. Corion building up a little bit high, but gets the long bar. Takes a nice safety double on the right, get his stack in order. So nice safe build. You know, he's got a lead. And when you have a lead, you don't need to be as aggressive. You can give up a little bit. 255 for Corion, 198. Now there's also a challenge in that, in that you're playing a world-class player like Brodendamp, and of course he can catch up really darn quick. Corion with another Tetris, 302 through 59 lines. That's a score. 222 Alan. All right, Corion, there he is, getting set up with another Tetris. And long bar comes, and there it is. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. You know, when everything goes right, it's really boring. Everyone's stacking well, getting the pieces. No problem. 374 Corion, 297 Alan. Another Tetris for Corion. He's got a 100,000 point lead. Here's a Tetris for Alan. But Corion set up for another one. Trying to maintain that lead. And Corion maybe with the aggressive placement on the top of his stack, trying to keep his well open. And yeah, just getting not great pieces right now. So he's going to really his first slowdown of the game. Alan, 366. So he is making some headway. And he is going to be set up. Nice split second adjustment for Alan to make room for that piece. Getting his board in order, which he is. And Corion kind of getting up high, a little kind of nub in the middle. Be a little problematic. And getting droughted. And I'm not sure if he was going for the S spin over on the right, but whatever it was, he blocked the well. And he's not getting great pieces right now. Needs a long bar like right now. He's going to get the J and make do. He gets that long bar over. How does he do that? But that left side so problematic for Corion and just getting droughted, and that's it. So he's going to top out at 440, and Alan needs to get to 440, 440041. There you go. Thanks, Pumpy Heart. So Alan, all right. So it was looking a little monkey S for Alan, but he's going to clear away that right. He gets drilled back down to the bottom. Needs a Tetris worth of points. There's the Tetris. And then needs another 11,000. And looks to be not in too much trouble. And there is the long bar for the Tetris and the heart in game one. So Corion got droughted. Built to the sky, got droughted. I'm not sure if he missed an S-spin over on the right side, but he threw that over there. But, you know, easier said than done, right? I mean, come on. All right. Brown Damp ready. Need a ready from Mr. Corion over in Japan. And there's the readies. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I don't know. I might order that sandwich. You know, Sue is not here. So it's just me eating a sandwich alone and talking to people on the internet. Is that weird? You know, Corion really started out in that first game so efficient. I mean, he had like what, 330 or something halfway to transition. Oh, Donnie got the Angry Bear shirt. Nice. Thank you so much. That really helps. You know, I'm on a journey to debt freedom, and every shirt helps. And if you want a shirt with bears on it, then there's a link. We're going to have more logo shirts coming up, but if you want a bear shirt, there's a bear shirt. There's also a stencil ready shirt if you want a stencil ready shirt. Pumpy Heart. Well, you should definitely wear a CTM bear shirt during CTWC, in my opinion. All right, well, I'm going to order that sandwich right now, my dudes. But they're going to deliver it, and then how am I going to get it? Like, I'm on here. I'm stuck with you people doing Tetris stuff. They're going to deliver it, and Porch Pirates are going to come for my sandwich, and they're going to steal my sandwich. 127, now 150 for Corion, 131 for Alan. Corion with the 1 pushdown point. So, you know, that could be the difference. You don't know. A commercial break. I guess I could do a commercial break. Yeah, if you wear that, for every bear shirt you're wearing, you get 20 extra IQ points. So you should wear like 5 of them at once. And then you would have a higher IQ than me. Just in bear shirts. 180 for Corion, 201 for Alan. Alan now with another Tetris. So much less efficiency happening here on Corion's board than that first game. So almost kind of a waste in a way. Where do I get my chicken sandwich from? From Fly Right Chicken here in Austin, Texas. Alright, there's some weird move thing that's happening. Corion with kind of a spire on the left side. Had to throw, just throwing stuff over there, and not happy with that stack, you can tell. So, Corion really less and less efficient here with every falling piece, unfortunately. And just burning and burning and burning. Oh, now that, see, blank, there's a... that would just be exploitation, right? If you got 10 extra minutes if you were wearing a bear shirt during your qualifier. I wouldn't put it past me. Oh, Alan with an unfortunate placement on the left side. And that's going to slow him down a little bit and maybe give Corion a little bit of breathing room. But it looks like Corion's trying to be aggressive here and go for the Tetris. And he's got a Tetris set up and ready and waiting. And he's going to get it. He's got that Tetris. So there he is, 252. He's back by 84,000 points. Yeah, for every bear shirt you're wearing, you get 10 minutes extra. All right, 298 Corion, back by 44,000. Yeah, you probably need a D-sider shirt. We should probably get a D-sider shirt, right? Yeah, you could get like all month to qualify. Then it would be like Beast and Shen's World Puzzle League, right? Where they just gave you unlimited time to qualify. Whew, and Corion just sneaks that long bar over to the right. He was kind of running out of time, but he finally got the long bar. 370, so he's back by only 21,000 points now. Brondam looking for that long bar. That would give him some breathing room. And he's going to get it. There's the Tetris for Brondam, 414. Corion trying to set up for that Tetris without too much burning. And there's the Tetris 395. So now back to, to about a 40 some odd 1,000 point lead. Tetris Allen 461. No, it's totally fine system. I mean, it's just different. I just like the uniformity, right? And then you can compare through time. Like, what can you do in 1 hour, right? To me, that's a real test. I think a lot of people can max out in like 3 hours or whatever, but getting that in an hour, that is a real test. Corion up really high and gets that long bar over. That was not looking fortuitous, but got the long bar when he needed it. And clears open the right side for a Tetris. There it is, 478. So back to safety and back by less than a Tetris. An average of 3, that's fine. And that's a different way of qualifying, but it's not what we do. Alan in trouble. He's got alternating burn shells, gaps everywhere. And needs very specific pieces to get out of this, and if they don't come, it's going to be real tough. Oh, and he overshifts that J piece. That could be fatal. And he can't flip the other J piece into that, and he's going to top out, and Corion gets a heart. So it was a best of 5, now a best of 3. Corion can go ahead and top out. It'll give me time to order the sandwich. All right, let's get a ready from Corion. There's a ready, and there's a ready from Brondamp. Here we go. Game 3, 2, 1, Tetris. chicken sandwich is happening right now. You can like reorder your... How much is the chicken sandwich? I'll get a combo. So the combo is, I don't know, the combo is like $12. Because you get a giant blueberry soda, plus it's all like organic and whatever. Have I ever considered a chicken salad? Well, listen, I am dieting right now, and I've been good all week, and this is my one thing I'm getting. That's it. If you give me 1,200 bits, will I buy one? I mean, listen, I'm not... If you want to give 1,200 bits, do it out of the kindness of your heart. Not out of me asking you to. But you know, I'm probably going to order one anyway, so... And yeah, Corion he's got a Spire there happening. 114, he's got 761 points. He's got that one pushdown point. Corion memeing a little bit with the pushdown point. See, I'm not sure what's happening, but there we go. I think we're back. My computer's trying to do too many things, and the music died. Yeah, I'm having some computer issues here. So I hope this is still streaming. Yeah, I don't know, like something just crashed, and my mouse is dead. Here it is. Yeah, I know the music, guys. Like, I know what's happening. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. Just bear with me, guys. Sandwich crashed my computer. All right, let's start. There we go. The sandwich killed my computer. $225 for Corion, $302 for Alan. So here's the other thing that's kind of happening right now as well. So you know if you have like an Amazon Echo and you've got Alexa and all that stuff? Oh, Alan, that left side, he's going to need something to clear that away. He gets it. Thank goodness for him. So you can have your Alexa, your Echo answer to computer instead. But the problem is every time you say computer, your Echo wants you to do something. And the other thing that's been happening is I've been watching a lot of Star Trek in the background where they're always asking the computer to do something. And so my Amazon Echo responds to it every single time. And then it's like, oh no, I cannot realign the sensor array. I don't know what that means. So it's ridiculous. Yeah, 300 for Corion, 337 for Alan. It's like, I'm sorry, I don't know how to reroute auxiliary power to the main deflector. I'm like, oh. I didn't ask you to. 356 Corion, 431 Alan. Well, I just got finished with Voyagers. This is my year of Star Trek. My COVID year of Star Trek. I'd really only watched The Next Generation, but I decided to go all the way back to the beginning and watch everything straight through. And it's been fun. 387 for Corion. I just finished Voyager. I just started Enterprise. I don't think I'm going to watch the new ones. I've had a little bit too much grit and nihilism for 1 year. So maybe a happier year I'll watch that. 392 for Corion, 462 for Alan. That's a good story, Colossal Failure. It's a very good story. Well, but at least Firefly was like positive, right? I don't know. I think there's a lot of nihilism in Picard. Just from the clips I've seen. I haven't watched any of it, but I've seen a lot of clips, and I don't like it. 443 for Corion, 535 for Alan. And the score is right? It's 1-1. All right, Corion's going to transition 450, but really a bad board. And not going to be able to do much here, and Alan is going to get the heart. Let's go on to game 4. See, this is the reason stories like that, Colossal Failure, are why you need to watch this on Twitch and not on YouTube, right? All right, yeah, a couple of yikes moments here for Corion, but Alan is good. He can go ahead and top out. And Alan's up 2-1. It's first to 3, right? Best out of 5. All right, there's a ready from Broden Damp. And a ready from Corion. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yeah, don't try to order the chicken sandwich in your browser during CTM. Apparently not. Computer can't handle it right now. See? Alright, Corion again with the 1 point. And I think this is, with the 1 pushdown point, I think this is like game theoretically optimal, right? I think you have to do this. One, there's no downside to doing it, and even if it wins 1 time, it's worth it. So I think you have to do this. $68,401 for Corion, 68,400 for Alan. Oh, and Alan with the 2 points now. All right, now I'm going to be quiet. That's it. That's the last I'm going to say. No more cajoling players. That's it. I'm not going to tell them to push down. No push down war. 114 now, 137 Corion, 123 for Alan. And I'm nothing. No, that's it. I'm not saying anything. Corion, you can push down all you want. I'm not saying a word now. That's it. 161 Corion, 146. There's Tetris for Alan, 169. Hey now. 206 Corion. And this is some pretty good score to lines ratios. I can hear my neighbors. Like they're next door and they're talking and I hear them. Which is weird. They are very loud. I mean, I must be loud here too, screaming about Tetris. They must think I'm an insane person. All right, Corion with the Sire Relief, 258. Here's another Tetris for him, so his stack is back in order. He is scoring. He's happy. 282, he's got the lead. And looking to get a game back from Alan and force it a cider. Oh, that's true. I should say, hey, listen to twitch.tv/Classic Tetris. It's me on there right now. You should watch it. It's me. I should do that right now. All right. Alan kind of misplaced that square. I would assume he wants it in that square hole, but it didn't go in there. So I feel safe in saying that that was a misdrop and not some, 67 move delayed burn or whatever. Hi neighbors, it's me on the internet. You should watch. I'm not going to do that. 375 Corion, 332 for Alan. I like this burn sequence from Alan. Very creative. And by creative, I mean totally standard for him and everybody else. I know, they're like, they have enough reason to think I'm a nerd. They're like, okay, Tetris happening, Star Trek happening, ham radio is happening. He's like going out in his yard and setting up antennas and whatever. It's bizarre. What is happening at the Vandweller household? 467 Corion, 369 for Alan. That's right. And the HOA hate him. I have no HOA, thank goodness. 512 for Corion, 395 for Alan. I think I'm... Oh, little moo thing there for Alan. See, I called it by its right name. But I might stream tomorrow on my own channel some ham radio activity. I know nobody will watch it, but, it's whatever, something new. I can't stream Tetris right now because I've sworn off Tetris until September. Thanks for the cheer, 100 bits, Miles the Great. I mean, that's a teenager, right? So 100 bits to him is like $1,000 to me, 562 for Corion. That's what kids don't understand, right? Like they'll have like $5 and it's like the most important thing to them. And I don't care about $5, I'll just throw it away, whatever. They'll spend $5 like I spend $1,000. 591 for Corion. Tetris is into transition at 615. Wow. Alan here just post transition 504. And another Tetris Corion 642, and he's off to the races. 508 Alan Centerwell almost set up. Had to burn it down for a bit, but he set up again. Trying to keep it open. And there's a long bar. Very satisfying. 537. Back by 150,000 points. Just after transition here on the blue and green levels. Blue levels end in a 0. Green levels end in a 1. There's a Tetris for Corion into the green level. 722. 180,000 points. And Alan's looking to do something here. Has to pole vault a couple J's over to the left. And he's clear on the left, clear on the right side again now. Taking that triple for safety. But can't do that too often because Corion's now almost 100,000 points ahead. Just a middle-aged white man lining out the kill screen. That's it. Oh, feels old, man. 821 for Corion here. Still in level 23. 646 for Alan. Who knows how high this could go if both players stay alive. Yeah, Corion getting a little bit droughted here, and obviously doesn't have a super incentive to stay very efficient. He's so well ahead right now that just simply staying alive would win this. But obviously you always want to go for whatever you can. Now his pace has dissipated quite a bit now. So, you know, any prestige numbers probably not going to happen. But still not bad. 924 for Corion. I mean, it's still huge. Another Tetris. And Brodendamp back by 220,000 points here on level 26. And another Tetris for Corion, and another one. So he's got the 1,000,000 points. And, you know, there's really not much that Alan's going to be able to do, because Corion is now ahead by 300,000 points. So this one is going Corion's way, unless Alan can do, you know, a lot of damage after the thrill screen. And Corion just going for it. And there is a Tetris Corion. He's got room for 2 more. He's got the B. He can get the C here. And Alan's still alive. So Corion, yes, gets the C in competition. Gets the C in competition, technically, because Alan was still alive. The 1.2 in competition. That's not a PB. His PB is 1.273. But technically a 1.2 in competition because his opponent had not topped out. So as far as I know, the highest in competition score ever? Like in a major event. Not just 2 guys duking it out on their own channel. But like an actual major event. I think this is the highest competition world record. Yeah, but Jake versus JD, like, on his channel doesn't count, right? That's not competition. That's just 2 guys, you know. Oh, he did get a 1.24. Oh, that's true. So really darn close. I can't remember everything, okay? Just one guy. This, I mean, what unbelievable. Anyway, not a lot of drama because Brodendamp was so far behind, but still amazing. 1.2 here, right in front of you. Well, of course, yeah, but you know how many games I've commentated? 1,000,000. PewDiePie. Oh, thank you so much for the 500 bits. All right, we got a ready from Brodendamp, and we need a ready from Corion. There's the ready. This is the decider. The winner, yes, this time the winner does play Dog Playing Tetris, the representative of the orange bracket. So let us go ahead and count it down. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. 1.2 in competition, no big deal. I mean, listen, I've commentated now thousands of games of Tetris. I don't have the memory. I don't have a good memory anyway. MTI with the lawn update. Yeah, the website will have everything eventually. You know what? You know that website we're gonna have. You know that. Yeah. Chris Tang's inside. If he saw this in 2017, Chris Tang's insides would liquefy and flow out of his nostrils. That's what would happen. He would melt from the inside. Like, that's how insane it would be. He couldn't even process it. He would just liquefy from the inside. It would be like Ebola. All right, we got 49,000. We still a game to play. This is a decider, my dudes. And the way you know that is that this stupid thing is showing on the screen. There it is. But if I move it too much, then OBS gets testy. So we're gonna dial back the deciders and the neck and necks and all that, because OBS is hanging on by a very thin thread. All right, Corion board a little Monka S there with that left side long bar dependency. If he gets droughted at the wrong time, this could be so bad. But he gets the line for the Tetris, gets the square to clear it away, and he is out of danger, and Tetris is. So You can see the sigh of relief. 129 for Corion, 187. See, this is a problem, is when you have one of these hyper, like, adrenaline, cortisol kind of games, then the next one very often just ends up being, like, you topping out fast. So you got to avoid that. Be cognizant of that and be aware and just center yourself and do what you can. Easier said than done. 161 Corion, 234 for Alan. This time it's Alan with the pace. This is my favorite level 18 music, I think. This is just like very methodical, like I'm working here, right? Kind of music. This is the best level 18 music. Thank you so much for the 100-bit skip logic. If I missed that before, thank you. And I'm afraid to order this chicken sandwich because I think it's going to crash my browser. And I've got, you know how many browser windows I have open right now? Oh my god. Alright, Corion with some great patience here. Good placement. Set up on the left side is Corion. And he is back by 114,000 points. So, yeah, some efficiency here where you can't really burn down as much. And it's really do or die time for both players. Alan 377, Corion 263. So maybe a little less inclined to take these clear downs when you can't give up a game. And much more likely to take these center wells and left wells and things like that. Riskier, of course, but you need the pace, and he's behind right now, and Alan's just pouring it on. 423 for Alan, 289 Corion. All right, Corion with a Tetris, Alan with a Tetris. Alan with, yeah, he's got quite the score to lines ratio. All right, Corion 359 through 96 lines. I mean, not an awful score, but Alan's doing something right now. And bang, Tetris for Alan, 514 through 103 lines. So Alan trying to go for his own 600k transition and 1.2 in competition, but I think would be satisfied just to win the game here and advance in the tournament. And he is in great position to do that right now with about 114,000 point lead. And another Tetris, 563. And Corion here trying to keep that well open. It's not a Tetris well, and it's not really much of an anything well. It's kind of a single well, so there's not a lot of downside to just burning it down, but he's keeping it open because he's trying to fill it efficiently. And, you know, he gets the line down there. All right, it was good for a double, actually. Sorry about that. And I guess it's better to burn down a double than a single. And it looks like he's going to be out of danger. So 590, and Alan is going to have his own 600k transition. And get one more Tetris, and here it is. 637 transition for Alan. All right, he's going to get another Tetris, 663. Corion sitting at 575 here on level 19. And Corion's board getting a little Monka S. Things are going to have to change really quick. He gets that T-piece over to the left. And some nice burns from Corion, but that right side, I'm so scared of that right now. Can he get a long bar over? He does. That left, and I don't know if Corion's going to get out of this. And he is not, and Corion is going to top out, and Brodendamp is going to take the game. You kind of want to see Now, Brodendamp can finish this game if he wants to. And we'll give him the heart. I mean, he's done with this round, so he can play if he wants to. Has the makings of a milestone game. He can just go now. But anyway, thank you so much, Corion. Great competitor. Wonderful game in Game 4. And of course, always good to have you here. Sorry you couldn't go further than you did, but, you know, crowd favorite. Everyone loves Corion. What's not to love? The guy's awesome. So, congratulations to you for even getting in to CTM now is an accomplishment for anyone. There used to be folks who are, world-class players used to just, I'm gonna get my little max out and get into CTM, whatever. But now, not assured. So, anyway, thanks so much, Corion. Trey says I beat Alan once. All right, we're gonna let this happen. I'm gonna step away for like 30 seconds. We'll just let Alan go. Trey, imagine not setting a PB in 2020. Oh, there you go. See, you know he's a what is it? Middle-class white man because his PB is a 999999. And there it is, the max out for Alan. So much potential, but just only a max out. All right, we're gonna move on to the four-way dealio. I guess we'll go into studio mode.